Hello, and welcome to
Total Runtime,
the ultimate movie trivia competition. I'm your host, Yolanda Gamble.
And I'm Graham Young. Tonight, two teams will compete in a quiz game comprised of 3 rounds. Movie knowledge, what's my scene, and graham crackers.
All right, let's meet our teams. In this corner, we have Team Vulcan.
I will start. I'm Luke. I work at Vulcan. And are we supposed to say our favorite?
Okay, tell me what's the most rented video you have rented at Vulcan?
Me personally?
Yeah, what's like a movie that you always just rent at Vulcan?
Oh man.
This really
Is it a lot?
Yeah, the house, the Japanese house, hausu.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm Matt. Most rented video at Vulcan. I have that one guy that rents Debbie Does Dallas all the time. Like it's the same old man who just rents the same porno every day.
So creepy.
I'm Maxim. Right now, Blade Runner is our most rented movie. But for the last 3 weeks, it's been in and out. But there's always, any day of the week, at least 2 Wes Anderson movies are rented out.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
A staple of Austin.
Yeah, sure.
And over here, I have my friends, the Vidiots. Patrick, can you tell us about yourself and maybe a little bit about Black Widow Cinema?
Yeah, I'm Pat. I co-program Black Widow Cinema with my friend Susan here. I also do video editing for it, so all the pre-show material and like trailers and stuff for it I help make. And that's always the last Sunday of every month at Beerland. We all show, if you want to explain it a little more, Susan.
Go for it.
Okay, sure. They're all like genre movies with strong female leads, like sci-fi, horror. We're showing Slumber Party Massacre 2 this Sunday. Which
A
is
personal favorite of mine.
It's written
yes.
and directed by a woman, and the biggest like fear in the movie, like the scariest thing that can happen, is like a really gross dude who wails on a guitar, and he's like kind of like a knockoff Freddy Krueger, but he's just like a rockabilly dude. So I think it's pretty terrifying.
Yeah. That sounds pretty scary to me. And Susan?
Hi. So I am the founder of Black Widow Cinema, which is an all feminist lady sci-fi and horror revenge series. I used to be the main programmer for I Love Video. And yeah, it's been going 4 years strong, and there's going to be a Cheese Whiz fight at some point. I don't know what that means yet, but it will be awesome. So yeah, I've pretty much lived at various video stores since I was like 13, and this is my jam.
Awesome. Well, now it's time to put all that knowledge to use. Now, Ivan, could you tell us a little bit about Bat City Cinema?
Yeah, Bat City Cinema is a somewhat regular screening series I do at the Austin studios, specializing in rare 16mm prints of old horror movies.
Awesome.
I'm also an archivist at the American Genre Film Archive.
Awesome. Awesome. So these are some great teams. Now, today we have 5 categories.
That is
and
correct.
I will read them off, and then we'll do a rock, paper, scissors to see who will choose the first category. So, the Team Vidiots will go first. Here are your categories to choose from. Tonight we have Politicians Run Amok, Author Cameos in Film, Superhero Movies Not Adapted from a Comic Book. I'm cheating here. Musicians in the Cinema, and Austin, Texas.
So any team can ring in at any time. If you know the answer, hit your buzzer and just say it.
Yes.
And our judges will be figuring out who is going to go first, okay?
Each category has 8 questions, and we'll just go through those, all 8 questions. So what would you like to go start off with, Patrick?
What's your first category?
My pick? I'm feeling authors or musicians. You guys have a preference? Or?
Probably musicians.
You know I hate music.
Music it is.
Music, all right.
Music it is. And again, anybody can ring in for these questions.
Okay. Musicians in the Cinema. Bruce Springsteen offers John Cusack love advice in this romantic comedy from 2000.
Yes.
High Fidelity?
Yes, that is correct. 1 point for the Vidiots. Yolanda, go ahead.
David Bowie plays Pontius Pilate in this.
The Last Temptation of Christ.
That is correct.
Correct. 1-1. This is already heated. I love it.
Prince returns as the kid in this 19.
That
Quick
was
draw.
definitely Team Vulcan. What was it?
Graffiti Bridge.
That is correct.
That is correct.
Billy Ray Cyrus has a brief, all but brilliant cameo.
That buzzed in.
Yes,
I can hear
that was.
that was a buzz in. Yes.
Mulholland Drive.
That is
Yeah.
correct.
That is correct.
TV show, sorry, too.
This 70s rock icon plays Freddy Krueger's father in Nightmare on Elm Street.
That's it.
Alice Cooper.
Yes, that is correct.
That is correct.
And now it's my turn, I guess. So.
Yes.
Okay. Madonna stars in then husband Guy Ritchie's remake of
Swept Away.
Swept Away is correct. The question was Madonna stars in then husband Guy Ritchie's remake of Lena Wertmüller's classic. Okay, moving on. This heartbreaker musician has a bit part in Kevin Costner's box office disaster.
Tom Petty.
Yes, that is correct. And our last question for this round. This 1982 film, co-directed by Neil Young, features a musical performance by.
Devo.
There you go. Oh no, by Devo. What's the name of the movie?
Human Highway.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, that's really good.
It's our first episode, okay?
Teams are really good
Yes.
though.
So, since you answered the last correct answer, would you like to choose a category?
I don't know. I'm feeling superhero. Yeah, movies not based on a comic
Okay,
book.
gotcha.
Okay. First question. After failing at the box office with The Iron Giant, Brad Bird became an industry.
The Incredibles.
That is correct.
That is
He became an
correct.
industry innovator with this superhero flick from Pixar Animation. Okay, next question. This movie from director James Gunn features a superhero.
Super.
That is correct.
That is
Would
correct.
you like to finish the? Yes.
Called Crimson Bolt, whose tagline is "Shut up, crime." Next question. Drawing inspiration from The Phantom of the Opera and The Elephant Man, director Sam.
Darkman.
That is correct. He had a surprise hit with this. Okay, and next question. Starring a hideously deformed creature of superhuman size and strength, this movie from Troma Entertainment.
The Toxic Avenger.
That's right. That is the first crime fighter to hail from the great state of New Jersey.
There you go.
New Jersey in the
Patrick's home
house.
state. There you go.
Proud.
Oh, and now it's my turn. Robert Townsend stars as a mild-mannered school teacher.
Meteor Man.
That is correct. Stars as a mild-mannered school teacher who harnesses the power of a meteorite after a neighborhood is terrorized by local street gangs. Okay, moving on. A struggling actor played by John Ritter becomes a bona fide hero.
Hero at Large.
Oh my gosh! When I wrote that question, I didn't know if anybody was going to get that right. So congratulations to Maxim for getting that correct answer. Okay, moving on. John Abbey stars as an American superhero who travels to France in order to stave off the advances of a communist uprising. I will read that again. John Abbey stars as an American superhero who travels to France in order to stave off the advances of a communist uprising.
Wow.
Hat tipped.
All right, cool. I won. The correct answer is Mr. Freedom. Mr. Freedom.
Graham has the hard questions. I have the easy one, just so you know.
And our final question of the round, or not the round, but this segment, is this midnight movie classic begins as a gritty crime drama before segueing into a superhero parody nearly 40 minutes into the film. And I'll read that again. This midnight movie classic begins as a gritty crime drama before segueing into a superhero parody nearly 40 minutes into the movie. It's a tough one. And we'll go ahead and call time on that. The correct answer is the immortal classic Rat-Fink-a-Boo-Boo. Rat-Fink-a-Boo-Boo by the immortal Ray Dennis Steckler. So, since no one got that question right, I'll choose the next category.
All right.
So, the next category will be random musicians, or we already did that one. Austin, Texas.
All right. These are films that were filmed in Austin, Texas.
Filmed in or take place?
That's correct.
Yes.
First question. Based on a series of neo-noir comics by Frank Miller.
You got it.
Sin City?
That is correct. That is Robert Rodriguez's critical and commercial success film.
What's with
in
these
2009.
buzzers?
Yeah.
There it goes.
You gotta hit it. You gotta hit it
in
really
the
hard.
Center.
Yeah.
Maybe right in the center.
You won't break it. Just
You gotta get it
smash
right in the middle. This 1990 underground hit features an.
Slacker.
That is right. An
Oh,
infamous
you're off the
scene.
date.
Wait, I have to finish reading this
Yeah,
question
read the
because I love this question so
Yeah,
much.
the underground.
It features an infamous scene in which a character offers to sell a group of local yokels Madonna's pap smear.
There you go.
This 1984 film stars a fresh-faced Frances McDormand taking on a.
Blood Simple.
Yes.
That's correct.
Point goes to the Vidiots.
Taking on a mad dog killer. This adaptation.
New York.
New York. This adaptation
Go ahead.
of a 1978 Broadway musical features Charles During as the governor of Texas.
The best little whorehouse in Texas?
That's
That is
right.
correct. The Vidiots take the point on that one, and now it's up to me. Okay,
Yeah, it's
gotcha.
all up to you, Graham.
Based on the album of the same name, this film was to star Robert Redford before being replaced by Willie Nelson.
Sweet Charity?
Incorrect. Vidiots, would you like to take a chance on this?
No, I don't know.
Yes.
Red-headed stranger?
That is absolutely correct, and you are very smart to go ahead and just go ahead and take a guess on that. You got that right. So the Vidiots take the point on
It's
that.
like Willie Nelson would be in a movie like that. All right.
Next question. Shot on 16mm black and white stock. This film from 1978 follows a pair of ne'er-do-wells who pass the time devising several get-rich-quick schemes.
Bottle Rocket.
Incorrect.
Oh, God.
Vulcan, would you like to take this over? I'll go ahead and reread the question.
Please do.
Shot on 16mm black and white stock, this film from 1978 follows a pair of ne'er-do-wells who pass the time devising several get-rich-quick schemes.
The whole shooting match.
That is correct. That is correct. Point goes to Vulcan.
Nice drama there.
Yeah, I know. I'll just give you a little. Okay, our next question. This is a movie that I hold dear to my heart. A group of fraternity brothers fight off a legion of inner city punks. Yes, Ivan.
I jumped the gun there.
I'll finish reading. Yes.
Future Kill.
Future Kill is the correct answer. I'll finish the question. A group of fraternity brothers fight off a legion of inner city punks in this 1985 Grindhouse classic. And the last question of this segment, category, is shot on a modest budget of $40,000. Legendary director Tobe Hooper, yes,
Oh, Eggshells?
that is correct. Shot on a modest budget of $40,000, legendary director Tobe Hooper once referred to this film as his hippie movie. Alrighty. So, since you were the last ones to get a correct answer, would you like to choose from our remaining categories, which are author cameos in film and politicians run amok?
What do you guys think?
Politicians?
Politicians.
Yeah, sure.
Politicians it is.
Here we
All right.
go.
Gary Oldman leads a group of terrorists hell-bent on hijacking.
Air Force One.
That's right, that is correct. This suspense thriller, directed by John Frankenheimer, features an unwitting assassination.
Right over here at Vidiots.
Manchurian Candidate?
That is correct. Okay, next question. Before playing President Josiah Bartlett on NBC's The West Wing,
The Dead Zone.
yes.
Yeah.
Wow,
That
you
is
had
correct.
nothing to go off of.
Well, I know.
What's the rest of the question?
Martin Sheen campaigned for a seat in the U.S. Senate in the Stephen King adaptation from David Cronenberg.
Probably too much
Very
information on
good.
that, but anyway, go ahead.
Next question. The president, played by Jack Warden, receives advice from a simple.
Being there?
Yes,
That is
that is
correct.
correct. That is correct. And go ahead and finish the.
Yeah, he
keep over-
receives advice from a simple-minded gardener in this classic film from 1979.
You guys are so quick, we can't even
Yeah.
finish the
finish
questions.
It's heated.
Oh, okay.
Your turn, Graham.
This landmark documentary follows political strategist James Carville.
The War Room.
That is correct.
Almost.
This landmark documentary follows political strategist James Carville and George Stephanopoulos as they campaigned for Bill Clinton during the 1992 presidential election. Next question, hands on buzzers. This 1992 satirical comedy follows a self-financed right-wing politician.
Bob Roberts.
That is correct. This 1992 satirical comedy follows self-financed right-wing politician and his turbulent career in politics. Hint, this has nothing to do with Donald Trump.
Just wanted to get that in there.
I wanted to
Brian.
get
He
that
just
in
wanted
there,
to
yeah.
get that in.
An hour and a half monologue. This 1984 film,
Secret Honor.
that is correct. An hour and a half monologue, this 1984 film from Robert Altman attempts to gain insight into the life of Richard Nixon. And now for the final question. And I'm not going to lie, this is pretty brutal.
Okay.
Temporarily banned in the United States in 2008, this film created a landmark constitutional and corporate law case called the Citizens United versus Federal Election Commission. And I'll read that again, because I'm seeing a lot of puzzled looks. Temporarily banned in the United States in 2008, this film created a landmark constitutional and corporate law case called the Citizens United versus Federal Election Commission.
The killing of a president?
Incorrect. But good guess. Vidiots, do you have a guess for this? No idea. Yes.
Enron.
It is Hillary the movie.
Oh.
Hillary Clinton the movie. So there you go.
Yeah.
Well forgotten.
So now for our final category.
That is correct, which is author cameos in film. So, first question. Hunter S. Thompson. Okay.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Okay, that is correct. Reclusive author Thomas Pynchon may or may not.
Inherent Vice.
Yes, that is correct.
Point goes to Vulcan.
Yes. Stephen King stars as a backwoods bumpkin.
I'll give it
Creep Show.
That is
Correct. Kurt Vonnegut doesn't know a thing.
Breakfast of Champions?
No.
Incorrect.
Back to school.
Back to
That
school is correct. Back
He
to
doesn't
school
know
is
a
correct.
thing about Kurt Vonnegut.
Yes.
Yeah.
William S. Burroughs plays a drug-addicted priest in this. I was trying to get it out before you guys ran in. Yes,
Cowboy.
that is correct. The Vidiots take the points on that. S.E. Hinton has a walk-on role. Yes.
The Outsiders.
Incorrect. What else could it be?
Rumblefish.
Correct. S.E. Hinton
I
has
did
a
the same
walk-on
thing, too.
role as a prostitute in this 1983 adaptation of her young adult novel. Okay. Novelist Jacqueline Susan has a brief cameo as a news reporter in this 1967 movie adaptation starring Sharon Tate. Vidiots.
Valley of the Dolls.
That is correct. That is correct. Excellent, excellent. Okay. And my last question for you all is, Gore Vidal explains his love of Rome. Yes.
Myra Breckenridge.
Incorrect. Incorrect. Vulcan?
You can finish the question.
Okay, yes. Yeah. No, that's all you get. No, I'm joking. Gore Vidal explains his love of Rome in this 1972 film directed by Federico Fellini.
Fellini. Fellini question.
You got me, man. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's not that. 72.
I'll read it one more time.
I'll take a shot in the dark. Fellini's Roma.
That is absolutely correct. Vulcan takes that last point, and we're going to go to our judges to see where our teams are at after round one.
But fear not, Vidiots. You still have a chance to take control in round two, which is called What's My Scene, and it's a turn-based game. So since Team Vidiots is in last place, you guys are going to go ahead and go first.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's okay. We're going to do it. Both groups will select one teammate to stand in front of a green screen, while the other two team members stand in front of a monitor.
So it's important to note that the contestant standing in front of the green screen will not be able to see the monitor and therefore can't see what film they are in.
That's right, Yolanda. A background image of a film still will be shown on the green screen, and the two teammates standing in front of the monitor will have to describe what movie their partner is in without revealing the title of the film, character and actor names, or crew.
Yes, so if you guys say any of that information, it's no points. You guys won't get any points for that particular still. So points are awarded when the teammate successfully names the film that they are in. Are you guys,
Sound groovy?
So,
Good
so
with
basically,
that?
like no specific names.
Yeah, no
Yes.
specific names, just, yeah.
No lines, no movie quotes.
Okay.
Oh, there's a big black rectangle that's in outer space.
2001.
A Nebuchadnezzar Jew that likes to creep on ladies.
In an Oscar-winning movie that was made in the late 70s.
Yes,
That's a comedy that beat Star Wars for Best Picture.
with glasses.
Pass. Pass. It's a movie about Vietnam where someone has to hunt down another military.
Apocalypse Now.
Yeah. It's a movie that takes place in the future, starring like young punk gangs in
Codpieces
in
with hats
England.
and eyelashes
Oh,
on one
Clockwork
eye.
Orange.
Yeah. It's a movie where aliens come and visit us at the end of the movie, and there's a big laser light show.
Close Encounters
Yeah.
of the Third Kind.
This takes place in Austin in the 70s, and it's about teens.
Dazed and Confused.
This is a movie about people meeting over the atomic bomb, and it's a comedy that's
There's
from
an
this.
actor in it
Yeah.
that does this.
It's black and white.
Time.
Dr. Strangelove.
That is time.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a shipping yard and you're on the moon, and
Yes.
there's a big structure that has been uncovered
Yeah, it's
underneath the
beginning.
surface of the moon. It sends out a magnetic resonance. It is totally black.
yeah.
Oh, 2001.
All right, someone is there. He's waiting. He's waiting in line. Yeah,
Pretentious conversation in front of.
for a movie,
His
and
character.
an author is about to come out and say,
Annie Hall?
yes. They're surfing in an Asian country
Yeah.
during the war.
Yeah.
Oh, Apocalypse Now.
A lot of violent acts committed by teens
And a lot
in
of
a
sex.
dystopian semi-future.
In Britain.
Yeah.
Oh, Clockwork Orange. Yeah, stop saying that.
Everyone's drawn to this one.
It's not the
place.
first. It's not the second, but it is a interaction of a.
It's the human species is making contact.
Yes, and it's not a first. It's not a second. It is a.
There's a famous tune associated, like a couple of notes.
The father.
Oh, Close Encounters of the Third Kind?
Yeah. It would be very good if you knew this. Teens hang out in the bicentennial. Oh man.
Yeah.
All right, so at the end of round 2, the Vulcan, Team Vulcan is our winners, but there are no losers on this show. Is that right, Yolanda?
That is correct. There are only winners.
And-
but you guys didn't have enough points, so in
Yeah.
this case.
But this was a clash of just two titans of film here in Austin, and they fought valiantly. And when you fight valiantly on this show, you get cool prizes, right?
Woohoo!
So Yolanda, would you like to give Bat City Cinema / Black Widow Cinema
Cinema.
their prizes?
You guys have all won tickets to the cinema.
We can't say where,
Enjoy
but
a secret theater.
yes. And we'd like to thank you for all coming on the show, and maybe come back and get your revenge.
Oh, of course.
Excellent.
Next time.
Now, with that being said, Vulcan, have you chosen your contestant to go against moi?
Head to head.
Yeah.
Maxima and Graham. Okay, this is going to be insane. Stay tuned.
All right, welcome to round 3, the final round, graham crackers. So here representing for Team Vulcan is Max. Max, are you ready for this?
I believe so.
To go up against the largest brain of movie knowledge in Austin, Texas?
Yes.
All right, he's ready. All right, so we will ask you these 10 questions. We will ask Graham the same 10 questions, and whoever just gets the most correct is the winner. Okay? Ready?
Yes.
Who did Dennis Hopper claim was originally to be cast in place of Jack Nicholson in Easy Rider, but was removed when he allegedly pulled a knife on Hopper prior to the shooting?
Rip Torn?
That's correct. Charlie Chaplin was married to what Modern Times co-star?
Pass.
In the original screenplay for The Matrix, one character was written as switching genders from male in the real world to female in the
Cypher? No. Mouse? Pass.
After Howard Hawks was fired from the adaptation of Edna Ferber's novel Come and Get It, what perfectionist director finished the film?
Howard Hughes?
Incorrect.
Pass.
Jean-Luc Godard's film 1+1 is known against his strenuous objections under a different title in the U.S. What is the title?
Numero 2? I don't know.
During the production of what 1972 film did the lead actor shoot off the tip of an extra's finger in a fit of rage, only to have the director later threaten to shoot both himself and the actor if he did not return to set?
I should know this, but pass.
What actor showed up to the premiere of a film he believed he was the lead in, only to find he had been cut almost entirely from the movie?
Adrian Brody?
Correct. Who was the cameraman who photographed both Fritz Lang's Metropolis and the TV show I Love Lucy?
I don't know.
Okay, let's pass.
Yeah, pass, yeah.
Wu-Tang Clan leader, the RZA, has produced 11 film scores to date, but only one in the 90s. Which film is this?
Deuced. Oh, gosh. I don't know. Pass.
What 2001 film was initially rejected as a TV pilot before the cast and crew returned over a year?
Mulholland Drive.
That is correct. Judges, how many did he get correct? 3.
Yeah,
It's a tough round.
it's tough. It's tough.
All right, let's get Graham in here.
Yeah.
All right, Graham, are you ready to crack?
Let's get cracking.
All right, let's do this.
Okay.
Who did Dennis Hopper claim was originally to be cast in place of Jack Nicholson in Easy Rider, but was removed when he allegedly pulled a knife on Hopper prior to shooting?
Rip Thorn.
Correct. Charlie Chaplin was married to what Modern Times co-star?
Pass.
In the original screenplay for The Matrix, one character was written as switching genders from male in the real world to female in the simulated world. What character is this?
Trinity.
Incorrect. After Howard Hawks was fired from the adaptation of Edna Ferber's novel Come and Get It, what perfectionist director finished the film?
Orson Welles. I don't know.
Incorrect. Let's pass.
Pass. Yeah.
Jean-Luc Godard's film 1+1 is known against his strenuous objections under a different title in the U.S. What is the title?
1+1. 2 or 3 things I know about her.
Incorrect.
Okay.
Pass.
Pass.
During the production of what 1972 film did the lead actor shoot off the tip of an extra's finger in a fit of rage, only to have the director later threaten to shoot both himself and the actor if he did not return to set?
What movie? Fitzcarraldo.
Incorrect.
Pass.
What actor showed up on the premiere? What actor showed up to the premiere of a film he believed he was the lead in, only to find he had been cut almost entirely from the movie?
You're looking for the actor's name?
Yes.
Adrian Brody.
Correct. Who was the cameraman who photographed both Fritz Lang's Metropolis and the TV show I Love Lucy?
Pass. I don't know.
Wu-Tang Clan leader, the RZA, has produced 11 film scores to date, but only one in the 90s. Which film is this?
Ghost Dog. Way of the Samurai.
Correct. What 2001 film was initially rejected as a TV pilot before the cast and crew returned
Mulholland Drive.
That is correct. Judges, 4,
How many did Max get?
3.
Oh, yeah!
At this time, we'd like to thank our contestants for participating in Total Runtime.
Tonight's winners are Team Vulcan, and because they are the winners, they receive the most amazing prizes we have to give. Yolanda, what are those prizes?
I'm going to let you guys open up what's in the bag.
So these are some of Yolanda and I's personal favorite films.
Wow.
So we have right here a Cheryl Teague's workout video,
to get your
Bob
sweat on.
Euchre's Wacky World of Sports,
For knowledge.
and Ray Stevens Live. So it doesn't get any better than Total Runtime because our prizes are the best.
I feel like we lost.
Everyone's a winner here.
Everyone's a winner on Total Runtime.
Basketball bumbles and football follies. Oh boy.
So again, thank you to all our teams, our crew, our magnificent crew. that was
Awesome
on
crew.
today. Yes, give yourselves a hand. Thank you to everybody watching at home, and we will catch you next time.
You like movies and stuff?
I guess, yeah. I guess you could say that.
You probably don't know much about movies, but like, how many movies was Sly Stallone in?
Sly Stallone, I think, I would say possibly 16 films in the 1980s.
Wrong. It was 17.
It was 17. I forgot Cobra.
Total Runtime. I'm here with Sam. All right, Sam. So can you tell me what is a movie? What's the last movie you saw, actually?
Fast and Furious.
Which one?
Wait.
There's like a whole series of them.
The eight. I cried.
Why'd you cry?
Oh my God, have you not seen it? I
No,
can't
have
ruin
not
it for
seen
people.
I have not seen this
Oh
one.
my gosh.
Oh my gosh, everyone dies. Oh.
No, on the in theater, I saw the Emoji Movie.
You watched the Emoji Movie?
It was so funny.
Oh, a lot of people are saying that movie is absolute crap.
Don't listen to them. Don't listen.